hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we are here to nourish our souls. I am Norah, the host of this program, Pages of Hope. Another Thursday. I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, what a windy day! It is so windy. I thought, okay, how can we turn this positive? All the bad, all the day just flowing away, and we receive all the goodness. And I know the byproduct is the hair, so I'm sorry about the hair, but I hope everybody has had a lovely, wonderful, and blessed Thursday. So I also want to apologize. I started a little bit late. Technology is our friend, but sometimes we kind of have to negotiate with it, and we're just blessed that we were able to do this live once again. So let's see how it goes. So today we have a beautiful small piece. It's in the Spiritist magazine, and it's issue 19. And it's such a small verse entitled God Knows. This is by Emmanuel through our beloved Chico Xavier. I love it when it's just small and tiny because it expands for us to kind of go in there and see, okay, what does this mean? Right, with the inspiration of our beautiful mentors. It says here, in reality, God knows all sufferers. Do not accuse anyone for the suffering that exists in the streets. Do not worsen the struggle of the children without home. Do not blame anyone. What heavens wants to know is what you are doing in goodness. Do not condemn, help. God believes in you, right? Thinking about this, the first thing that we can for sure just vibrate and align to is practicing that kindness, that Emmanuel, right? Just by saying God believes in you. We practice kindness, we practice love, true friendship, where we don't judge, which leads us to the next point. And the next point is, are we supporting our friends, right? For instance, somebody comes and tells us something, and can we say, you know what? I'm no one, I'm not God. I cannot take it with problems, but I'm here for you. I'm listening. I acknowledge you. I hear you. Sometimes just sending that text, having that Zoom call, that phone call, that time together, and just being there while someone is going through something is more powerful than sitting there and saying, you know what, you're going through this because, right? So that's the third point. When Emmanuel says God knows, we're in essence, we're like removing ourselves from that, like, how do I know? And, it's easy to kind of like somebody, confides in us a situation. Hello, Alan. Thank you so much for being here. And so imagine we go through a situation, and instead of supporting, we go, you know what? This is why, because you did this in a past life. You are paying those consequences, right? You are, all these things, right? Who are we to judge? Who are we to say those things? Just because someone is going through a difficulty, it doesn't mean that. Because when we, in essence, start to say that, it is telling them you are being punished. And we know that God doesn't punish. And that leads us to the last point. Because in the end, only God knows. We look at Andre's book, and they're full of tons of case studies where brothers and sisters go through situations, right? They disincarnate. And Andre has the beautiful gift of dissecting each element in that case study, and we look, but yet every case is so unique. And sometimes, dear friends, when a person crosses over and has these moments of reflection, of healing, when they're going to come back and disincarnate, it's not the way we see it, because then that would be punishment. God allows us to come back to be healed. It's a remedy and not a punishment, because in the end, only God knows, right? So think about the greatest example to finish this message, Jesus. When Jesus came, one of the most amazing things about him was that instead of hanging out, right, with the guys that at that time had all the resources and everything to be at the temple, Jesus goes and hangs out with those that needed the most help. But if we read that Bible, we read those parables, or even in the Gospels, according to Spiritism, we'd see that when somebody would come and ask for help, Jesus didn't say, oh, I'm not going to heal you because, you did this in the past life, and started to judge. Instantly, there was a connection. When the person really wanted to heal, Jesus did that healing, right? He was all about inclusion, not about judgment. And that's a beautiful reminder for us. So next time somebody comes, and even ourselves too, and I've been guilty too, like something comes up and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do a past life? Like, no, no, no. Let's show love towards ourselves, let's show grace. And that way when we practice it on ourselves and then friends also come to us, we have that beautiful love language that Emmanuel is lovingly reminding us today. That is today's message. So I I have to say that I usually record the guitar with a program, and my computer again didn't want to record. I'm gonna try to sing the song. I don't know how it's gonna come out, so this is live music. The beauty of it being live, if I make a mistake, friends, I will simply stop. We're gonna pray with the mentors that it flows. Again, I'm learning how to do this. If I get nervous, I'm sorry. And this song is called Hallelujah, right? This is the Christian version of it. It's a beautiful story of Jesus, right? So we're kind of still in this Easter month vibration, but it's just a beautiful reminder of what Jesus is and who he is. And just the melody of Hallelujah is really nice. So here we go. If I make expressions and faces, I try not to. You know how you see those professionals that they sing and they're just able to like stay with that pose. I can. I'm just all over the place. So pardon my expressions. I'm not able to share my screen right now, but if you would just listen, dear friends, to the lyrics. So here we go. A crown of thorns placed on his head. He knew that he would soon be dead. He said, did you forget me, Father, did you? They nailed him to a wooden cross. Soon all the world will feel the loss of the Christ the King before his hallelujah. 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 He hung his head and prepared to die, then lifted his face to the sky, said, I am coming home now, Father, to ya. A reed which held his final sip was gently lifted to his lips. He drank his last and gave his soul to glory. Hallelujah. 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 The soldier who had used his sword to pierce the body of our Lord said, truly this was Jesus Christ our Savior. He looked with fear upon his sword and turned to face his Christ and Lord, fell to his knees, so crying, Hallelujah. 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 Took from his head the thorny crown and wrapped him in a linen gown, then laid him down to rest. laid aside. Now in our hearts we know He died to save us from ourselves. Oh, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. 3 days went by, again they came to move the stone, to bless their slain with oil and spice anointed. Hallelujah. But as they went to move the stone, they saw that they were not alone, for Jesus Christ has risen. Hallelujah. 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 All right. Whew. Okay, dear friends. Oh, now I need some time to go down. What a song. Let me drink some water. It's a beautiful song. It touches my heart so deeply. The first time I heard that Christian version, the other version is so beautiful, but there's just something to just think about Jesus. I'm going to start to cry. It's such a beautiful song. And just to think the love that He has, and for us to keep loving and just keep vibrating in that beautiful light. Dear friends, that is today's program. So I want to thank once again Alan and Kevin so much. Thank you so much for being here. And anyone else that didn't leave a comment, but you were there listening, sending so many blessings. And we thank all the mentors for all of that. That is today's program. We'll see you again next week on Thursday, same place, and same time. And don't forget that there are other programs here at Kardec Radio, where we are always nourishing our souls. God bless you, brothers and sisters. Bye.